jump on me with them Gothic 2 LPs. Holy crap. We'll be getting to that for a little while. I should mention to Garrick the next time I see him that he and the other Gothikites, if that's even a word, can suggest Gothic 3 as well. If he can get 5 other people that watch that all the time. Okay, seriously. Still not live, huh? There we go. Okay. There. This here. Hey Conker, how's it going? Just about to get started. Just move that a little bit. How's the volume? Good. Alright. And then grab this. Doing good, relaxing at home. That's good. That is good. Jacket, get a drink, and then we'll get this started. I'm doing pretty good. Not feeling demoralized today, so that's a good thing. Better off than when I started yesterday, that's for sure. All right, let's get going. I need to stop facing a wall when I save. It feels rude or something when I address the audience when I stand facing a wall. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts, the Stream Edition. Last time, we did some stuff in Agrabah and in Olympus Coliseum. We went ahead and beat the Phil Cup, acting together instead of just the alone or time trial stuff. So we took care of that. I'll probably do this solo Sora stuff and the time trial stuff at a later date. And I said that I would be meeting you here this time with the accessories that I wanted all set and ready to go, and I actually have them all set and ready to go, but I did a little bit of other stuff off screen as well. You may notice if you look here, I have a Cure Arts now in my list of items there. I went ahead and I went to Deep Jungle off screen because I realized that there was a couple of synthesis materials that I could get that I might want to have for some item synthesis we can do this time. And so I went and grabbed a few Bright Shards, some Thunder Shards, and I think I needed just one Power Shard, but I ended up getting a bunch of them just from fighting there. I also fought against that one black little floaty Heartless thing, the one that copies itself into 5 copies, and then you have to find the right one or else it zaps you. And I got a couple of Lightning Stones out of that guy. just from running around back and forth to do that. The only thing I didn't get that I was kind of hoping I would get is a bright gem, which I could have gotten when I got the cure arts, but the white mushroom that I got it from kind of gypped me out of it. So we don't have that, but it's not a huge loss because we can get a bright gem in an upcoming area, so it's not a big deal. But that and the fact that I equipped some accessories would explain why I have maxed out charge and maxed out MP on everybody, and these are the accessories that I went with. So kept 3 wishes on Sora, probably going to keep that for a while. Energy Bangle and Magic Armlet for the HP defense and max MP. Then for Donald, we gave him Ifrit's Horn for the AP and defense, and the Ray of Light for HP and MP. Goofy's got 3 accessory slots, so he's in good shape. He's got the Inferno Band, the White Fang, and the Brave Warrior. I also went to the item shop and I bought the next upgrades for their items. I sold off their old ones because they don't really need them, but the Mage's Staff is basically a direct upgrade to the regular Mage's Staff for Donald. He got an extra MP out of this as well, so he's got 2 extra MP, makes his spells really strong. His Blizzara is hitting hella hard now, so that's really nice. And then Goofy, I got the Golem Shield, which is just an upgrade to the other one that he had before this, the Stout Shield, I think it was. Yeah, that's what it was. And we'll just keep going from there because now we've got a couple of things to do in here. Okay, just come get me right before you're ready to use it now. Okay. So should I mute the mic now or? Okay. All right. And that in the background, that you probably didn't hear that part, but in a few minutes I'm going to have to mute my microphone because my folks are going to be running a steam cleaner in the other room, and I don't feel like having them that being on the back of the microphone. So I will mute the microphone in a little bit, but not just yet. Anyway, we've got some item synthesis to do today. We've got a couple of green trinities to hit up. We have to go check out Merlin's old book, and then after we've done all that, we can move on to the next world we're going to go to. But yeah, I says, oh, well, I need 1 power shard to make this mega potion anyway, and now they have access to extra items as well. So I says, what else can I make if I go grab some stuff? And I realized if I get a few bright shards together, I can make a guard earring. I've got the stuff for this. We can't make this or this just yet because we need gems that we can't get right now. Well, we can get them, but I'm not grinding white mushrooms for 3 frost gems, 3 thunder gems, and a bright gem. That'd take way too long. We'll just wait until the next couple of worlds that we go to because we'll be able to get them from enemies that we'll be fighting anyway in those places. But until then, let's make a mega potion, and then we can make a mega ether as well. We'll make the guard earring, and then we'll make the golem chain. There we go. So next things we'll need to make Angel Bangle and Rune Armlet. Both of these we should be able to make the next time we come here, which will be after we seal a few more keyholes. So turn it on for a minute. Okay, gotcha. And now I'm going to shut up for a minute because I got to go mute my microphone, so I will be right back. Well, back with the voice when they're done, basically. So give me a few minutes. Oh my god, it's like... I don't even know what it's like. It's like somebody ripped my mouth off for 5 minutes. Oh, it's fine. Alright, we're back. Just figured I'd mess around there for a little bit while I was not incapacitated, but you know what I mean. Anyway. I'll mess around more with the gummy ship later, but for now, I think we're good. You kind of got a sense just from going through the 3rd district there of how powerful our magic is. Like our Blizzara magic, Donalds and Soras there are getting pretty strong. Makes a pretty big difference when we're fighting the enemies off here. So let's go back through. We'll head over to Merlin's house. We'll check out, since I got all the green trinities, I think, that we can get for right now. At least all the ones that I remember. Oh, and we have 33 Dalmatians, so we could go back to Pongo and Perdita to get another reward at this point, but it's like a Thundara gummy or something, so totally not worth just stopping at their house for it. So it's not really worth heading all the way back there. I think the Dalmatians that are left in Agrabah are mostly there from the Trinities that are left. Like there's at least 1 or 2 white Trinities in Agrabah, so we'll have to figure that out when we go back there. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. But yeah, here's our list thus far. Alright, so off we go again. Say, well, that's 1 round gone. Oh, I should mention, I think... Yeah, I was going to say, I think with all of the spellcasting Heartless there, you can use Gravity Magic, our new Gravity Magic that we have, a little Fire Ring, nice, to basically get tech points off of them because they, well, float, so because they float, you can get tech points to forcing them to not float, basically. And I think because of that, you can, like, just straight up kill them with Gravity Magic. Like, it's weird, because certain enemies, if they have low enough HP, they will just straight up die to Gravity Magic. So it's not as, it's not exactly inflicts a percentage damage of HP to the opponent. It's not exactly like that. It can actually kill things, unlike in most Final Fantasy games. So that can be pretty useful. Anyway, before we go anywhere else, let's head off to Merlin's study here, and he has this old book over here, and we have a torn page out of it. So let's see if we can check it out. See what's inside. Place looks kind of familiar. Can't quite put my finger on why. What's that noise? Oh, the book shrunk me, apparently. All right. Well, it looks like there's pieces missing for this book. I'm guessing this is how you get out of here, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that's not doing anything. We can probably go over there right now, but I think that's where one of that's where the torn page went, basically, is right there. But there is an area that's open to us over here, I want to say? No, maybe not. Maybe it's here. I could have sworn there was an event or something that would happen in here before any of the torn pages were placed inside. But maybe I'm thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2, actually. Well, let's go check it out. Well, can I lock onto the empty metal? Let's go take a look, whatever. Oh, is it after you go here? Okay. Yeah, this is okay. This is actually the event I was thinking of right here. So I was thinking there was an event at. Well, if you don't know where we are right now,
Think.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but the book is the 100 Acre Wood, and it is basically a mini game world. It's a collection of little separate games that you play with Pooh and friends in order to, and like just little side activities that you can do throughout the game to kind of break up all the action a little bit. I like the 100 Acre Wood personally, though I have a bit of a nostalgia value to Winnie the Pooh myself because I watched a ton of it when I was a kid. So, but I was thinking that there was going to be an event here for Eeyore's house. But again, I might be thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2. I get Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2's version of the 100 Acre Wood mixed up all the time, though, so that's probably... Yeah, it's weird, because it's like every time I play this, I'm like, what happens first here? I forget. But anyway, let's go meet up with Pooh and see what he's thinking about.
Nothing. Just thinking.
Oh.
I was thinking of how to say goodbye to Pooh.
But
Pooh?
you're Pooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You're Pooh?
So you're trying to say goodbye to
Yes,
yourself?
I'm Winnie the Pooh. Pooh for short. Who are you?
I think you're confused,
I'm
silly
Sora.
old bear.
Oh, hello, Sora. Have you come to say goodbye to Pooh, too?
Well, no. Why would I do that? We've only just met.
Because everyone's gone away.
What do you mean?
Well, we all lived here in the 100 Acre Wood.
Right.
And we'd take walks together. Or play Pooh sticks.
That sounds...
And every day...
You know what? I'm not even going to think about it.
Oh, just one small smackerel would taste very good right now.
But there's no honey trees left right now, huh?
But now, everyone is gone. All my friends, and my favorite honey tree, too.
Wonder where they all
Everyone
went.
must have gone away while I was napping, I think.
Actually, they're probably all in the torn pages that we were looking for, huh?
So, who knows? Maybe I shall end up going away somewhere as well.
Well,
But
that
I wonder, how do I say goodbye to myself?
that is a surprisingly complex question, and I don't think you understand the brevity of it,
My tummy
because
is
you're a
getting rather
children's
rumbly.
show. Well, anyway, this is the 100 Acre Wood. I get a lot of a sense of polarization when people talk about this place in terms of what they think of it, but I like it, personally, so don't forget about this little treasure chest. I've forgotten about this bad boy a bunch of times, though. It's got a mithril shard in it, so that'll help a little. And if you step outside of the area, you can basically, as you get further away from the log here, you'll end up back on the pages of the book if you go here, so you'll return to the map. And now there's a save point. Yeah, we would. Yep, but they didn't put that in here for this one. Oh, here we go. So now this area is open because we got that first torn page. So let's go check it out. We'll get to that game where it's we'll be getting some flashbacks eventually. So, an odd sign, huh? I wonder what kind of odd sign. Let's go check it out. Really like the music here too. I mean, it's all, like I said, it's all a big nostalgia trip for me because this show when I was a child was one of my favorites alongside Thomas the Tank Engine. Those two shows, man, got me through like the first 8 years of my life just on their own. So it's wonderful. I love it. Huh. Okay, well, Pooh's inside now. All right. Well, they look like honeypots, but they're all empty. Oh, hey, Owl, what's up? No, I think this is the first time I've met you before, but not Sora. Nothing else to say? Nope. Basically, Owl will give you advice on the area that you're in on occasion, basically. Like, if you need some help with what you're doing, or if you need help with, like, the mini games and stuff, then you can talk to Owl and he'll tell you about it. So, Mr. Sanders, ring also. All right. I'm coming in, Pooh. Just didn't want to come in without ringing.
Oh, bother.
And yes, I know, that sign does not say ring, but I'm not going to tell you what it actually says. Get myself in trouble.
I could eat my fill.
No honey in the old stocks there, eh, Pooh Bear? Oh, boy. Okay, I guess we could open that up. Get some fresh air in here, how about? Whoa. Ooh, an elixir. Nice. Could have sworn there was something you could get out of the chimney, too, but I don't recall. Maybe it's with this? Ha! That's cute. Can I bounce on his bed? Nah, it's a little small for me. Yeah, I think you're right about that too, Conker. I think he'll sort of give you... He'll say, okay, so this is how far you've done in the mini games there. So, you want to beat your high score? Well, here you go. Yeah, I kind of would, actually. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do the best I can. I found one of them. Let's go back and light up his fire, how about, first? I don't know if that does anything, but we can always check.
Fire!
There you go, Pooh. Now you're not going to be warm in the nighttime. Or cold in the nighttime, I should say. Now you will be warm in the nighttime. Okay, nothing new from Owl. Let's see if there's anything new out here on the map. I think this is new. Yeah, we haven't been there yet. Alright, let's check it out. Tall, curious tree buzzing with bees. Oh, well, maybe Pooh's honey tree came back. Yeah, he did. He's like, well, you know, I could tell you what happens next, but not without you finding the pages. Go do the side quest, man. I don't know how to do this stuff.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I was gonna say, I don't see anybody. Apparently Piglet is
What am I to do? I'm all alone.
wandering around at the honey tree.
Pooh! Pooh! Where are you? It's me, Piglet.
I'm 1 pixel large now! Oh my god, you're gonna give him a heart attack, Sora! Well, at least he didn't, like, faint or something. Maybe I should get Pooh before I go and check on Piglet there. Let's see if I can find him around here somewhere. He's got to be here because he wandered off, right? But, I mean, I suppose it's just as possible that he isn't here. Any new treasure to grab around here? I feel like if I sneak up on Piglet, I'm going to scare the bejesus out of him, but, well. Hi there.
Oh dear, I was just, never mind. I'm sorry.
That's it, Sora. Get down on his level.
Don't be scared. You're looking for Pooh, right?
You know Pooh.
Somewhat.
Oh,
my
see,
poor heart.
I have something for him. I have to take it to Pooh right away.
Yeah, I can't do Piglet's voice either.
Oh, Pooh!
You basically have to strain your own voice just to do Piglet's voice, and it's not good for my throat, man.
Something like honey.
Well, we are at a honey tree, Pooh.
Pooh!
I'm just glad you're stuffed with fluff, because otherwise those bee stings would hurt, man.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I thought you'd gone away.
Yeah, he thought you'd gone away too.
What you asked for.
Thank you, Piglet.
Oh,
Now I can finally have some honey.
well, hopefully.
Really? But how?
I shall hold on to the balloon and fly like a bee up the honey tree, see?
That's
But
just
if you
harebrained
take their
enough to
honey,
work.
Won't the bees be angry?
But I shouldn't insult Rabbit by saying that.
Oh,
I think Pooh has another idea, but let's go check on him to make sure. So what's up? Chase away the bees, huh? Alright, sure. Let's see if we can help him get some honey. What's up, Owl? I'll play in a little mini game. Alright, sure. So what can you tell us about this mini game, Owl? Right. Ah, okay, gotcha. So they push them into the hollows in the tree. Alright. So he's got to float up a bit of a ways to get to him. And of course that gives the bees ample opportunity to pop the balloon, so... Right. Okay. This is a little easier later on, though, I think. If you have the aerial sweep ability at this point, it's a lot easier because it's way easier to lock on and target the bees to swat them away. As it is now, I'm probably going to have to jump and attack because the just attacking is going to knock me off the tree, so... But if you had aerial sweep, it would be a lot easier. Because aerial sweep swings you around when you jump in like a 360-degree angle to hit them, so... Enemies can't dodge to the left or right as easily when you do that. Okay. And yes, if you fall off the tree, you can use the rush command to catch up to Pooh, but it's not as reliable as if you're really good at jumping. So, but just do the best you can. Alright. Now the bees will propel you up to the next branch, so that's usually the way that I get up there, is I sort of wait for them for a little bit, and then I jump and attack, and that'll propel me up to the next branch, so that I can kind of get a bird's eye view of where Pooh is and what the bees are up to. See? It usually seems to work out pretty well for me, but sometimes it's not as reliable, but in this case I might want to just jump off because I'll propel myself back to this branch. But you have to do this for a couple of minutes, and the higher your score, the better off you'll be. I think you have to get a certain score in order to get the best reward out of this, which I believe is an ability, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Not too difficult, but I may at some point try to swing at them too early, and that'll cause me to fall off the tree, but we'll see. Really, what they could have done with this minigame to make it a little more tricky is have bees coming out of multiple beehives while Pooh is up at the top, because he's at the top of the tree at this point, so he's just going to keep meandering and grabbing honey like crazy from now until the end, and all I gotta do is wait about every 5 or 8 seconds to swat at some bees, so... But yeah, you want to wait till they stop moving to the right, because if you try to swing at them when they're moving to the right, you might whiff, and that would cause you to fall all the way off the tree, which is problematic, so... I think once you get... basically, in order to 100% the game, you have to get a certain score. I want to say it's like 200 or 250 for this game, but I could be wrong. Basically, it's for Jiminy's Journal. You have to get the highest score you can, so... The reward is at like 150 or 200. Okay, so that might be what I'm thinking of. But yeah, you have to get the best reward from this minigame in order to consider it complete for Jiminy's Journal. So if you're going for 100%, well, just do this, and you should be fine. I always adjust the camera back as well. I don't think you have to, but I find it a little easier to watch the bees' movements if I adjust it, so... It was always interesting to me, too, that they changed the attack command from attack to hit when you're in the Winnie the Pooh world. I don't know why they did that, but, I mean, I guess it makes sense considering it's, you know, a children's world, and you wouldn't want to attack your favorite mascots from potentially, you know, a childhood nostalgia, like a nostalgic childhood show, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I think Pooh got his fill.
For honey.
It's a wonder that tree isn't falling over, though, because if it's hollowed out with a bunch of honey in it, you'd think it would just, like, tip over, but well, apparently not. But anyway, the torn page turned into an item, the Nature Spark, which is another item that we can grab for the Fairy Godmother there. I think that's the ultimate reward, if I remember right. But you want to do these if you're going to be using summons at all, because eventually I think you can get the cheer ability from the mini-games for each of your companions out of these mini-games. I don't think from this one you get it, but... Ah, okay, gotcha, Conker. So let's go back to Pooh's house and see if we can chat up Owl about the scores I need to beat to get the best reward. I think I already got the best reward from this one, though. I don't think you get cheer until later. Like from later mini-games, that is. Oh, well, you know. So apparently that was enough. But I think if I didn't get the highest score, it would say you need to have a score of at least blah, blah, blah in order to get this. But I think I got the highest score, so we're in good shape. And that's basically the 100 Acre Wood. There's still quite a few places left and pages left to find. We've got to find 4 more pages, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 more pages in order for the place to be complete. But once we find some, we'll come back here. Just to, like I said, it basically just breaks up some of the action, so you're not just constantly going from world to world fighting Heartless over and over again. Gives you something to do on the side. And I like that, so... I think I need to go to the gummy garage a little bit here, because I kind of started working on the bottom row of my ship there, but I didn't really finish it up, so I guess I could put some Protect gummies in there or something while we're moving around, because as it is right now, they're not really attached to anything, so... But I put a Holy Gummy in there. I think the last time I played I had it on there, but it's... that, along with the Fire Gummies and the Fire Gummies that I just put on there, is going to make the ship pretty quick. So, I think where it is now, I might... No. I was going to say, I might be able to put Fire Gummies on the back there, but... Let's see. No, because that's as far back as it'll go, so... Let's see here. So we want to do something like right in here, but not a Cure Gummy, obviously. That's not really going to help us. Let's see what we got in Dispel Gummies. I don't have any more of these, but I might... I have 1 of those. How about... Oops. How about if I go to Shell Gummies? I have 7 of these. Well, that'll help a little bit more. You get to see the method behind the madness here when I'm building gummy ships now, just a little bit. It's it's quite a process. So we'll put. How about we put? A few of these here. There we go. And then I'll connect the dots there with some Protect Gummies. I only have 2 of these. Oh boy. I'm running out of space. Actually do that for now. We'll go like this. We'll do that, and then we'll do this, and that, and that. I've been selling some of my gummies off screen, so if you're wondering why it's sort of is like, well, why do you only have this number of this? I've got like 50 million of them. Well, that's why, because I've been selling a bunch of them off screen, so. Like I said before, though, I don't even know if this damn thing is aerodynamic or not, but I'll do the best I can with what I've got, you know? Let's move this up a little, actually. And that. Maybe put an arrow gummy in between each one. Yeah, taking it easy today because, well, the world that we're going to next, we can kind of take it easy because of it. So I guess I could extend this out even further. I could go like that, and then like that. Same thing on the other side, stick with some more arrow gummies behind it. Yeah, it definitely can, especially in the second game, but I guess some people might think of what I'm thinking of there in the second game. They might refer to that as cheating, but it can definitely, like you said, lead to some interesting combinations for your items and weapons and all that other stuff, so. Let's see, flip this up here. Let's see. So we want to flip this down for this part. Yeah, I can see that working. Do that on that side, that on that side, and then we'll turn them white for the rest of it. Yeah. I usually try to make the wings white. It makes them look distinctive against the rest of it, you know, so it's not all just one color. Oh, I don't have any of these left. Damn. Well, I could always go buy some, I guess. So, I guess we're moving these back for now. Just do that. It's gonna have stubbly little wings for a little while, that's all. Yeah, that looks lopsided as hell, but it's okay. Not gonna make that big of a difference. I probably should move the guns up, though. Like the Thundara gummies, I should move up. Now that I can do that. But yeah, I could sit here for like hours doing this. It's a lot. Or maybe I should move, because I've got a Thundaga gummy, but I don't have two, so I don't want to put them on the ship just yet. So maybe I should put the Thundaga gummies like here, because it's got one more block like that. So I'll put the Thundara gummies here for now, and then when I get the Thundaga gummies, I'll move the Thundaras down there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, like I said, I could sit here for hours doing this. In both games, really. In Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, I could sit here for hours playing around with these gummy ships. It's like playing with Legos when you're a kid, you know what I mean? So it's got that same addictive sort of nature to it. What do I want to put here? Do I have any of these left? No. How about on this one? Nope. I've got 10 of these, though. Alright. Yeah, once we work on the transform ability there, it might make things even more crazy in terms of how much time you spend, because then you can make multiple ships, and it just gets crazy, man. Like you do so much with it. I mean, I think that's good for now. I gotta put some stuff in between there, but I guess I could put like one more Protect Gummy each in there. Like if I go like this, maybe. Do like one of those, and then go over here, do like one of those. Well, it's a little lopsided looking, but... Maybe I've got a few, of these. I got 4. Okay, well then we'll put a few of these on there. Get some extra HP for our ship. I think that's in line, yeah. Do that. Okay. That works for me for now. I'm probably gonna put another square arrow gummy on top of those there. I usually like to have like arrow gummies on top of the little cylindrical stuff. It just makes it look a little bit more, I guess a little less lopsided almost, but I don't really know. I might need to put some more fire gummies on the bottom parts there where those dispel gummies are later as well. But like I said, oh, excuse me. I could spend forever doing this, so I'm not gonna bore you with that stuff. I'll do the building part off screen, and we'll go from there. Orange and red colored R-Wing from Star Fox. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I think it's a little bulkier than an R-Wing, but yeah, I'm not shocked that it reminds you of that. Really, that's where a lot of my money goes in this game, is on buying pieces and parts for the gummy ships there, so not really all that much of a shock. Anyway, so we got the Green Trinity here, and here, and here, and here, so, and we got some stuff for item synthesis. Can't do anything else with item synthesis right now, and we also can't do anything else with the 100 Acre Wood for now. So, let's warp on back to Agrabah, and we'll go from there. It's unfortunate that I can't, like, make the wings diagonal, because then it would totally be an R-Wing from Star Fox. So, anything else to get here? I'm trying to think if there's any Green Trinities inside the Cave of Wonders, and I'm, like, 99% sure there's not. So, let's get out of here. If there is, we can always come back later. I do want to get all the Trinity marks if I can over the course of the game, so... Well, we got 2 new worlds that we can go to now. This one's battle level 6, and this one is battle level 5. So we should probably go to this one first. And if this one is what I think it is, I wanted to go here first anyway. So let's head off here. I'm going to have to get used to it here now, too, because we're moving even faster than we were before. So, plus we have the bulkiest frickin' ship ever. So... not hit the warp hole up this time. Could be using my lasers to make it a little easier. Wow. What if I do one of those? There we go. And the thing with meteor gummies is that if you press the triangle button again, like right after you shoot the meteor gummy, you can get a second laser, so it's nice. It helps. Those specials are also really nice to grab because they refill both your power and your armor. So yeah, I need something in between those wings down there. I can see it now. It's not doing so well. Oh, a Lamia. All right, cool. Or Lamia, depending on your pronunciation. Okay. There we go. Now we're good. Like, hold on a minute. I need a second to kind of... Yeah, it does use a bit of power to use those, so gotta be a little careful. Where'd the stuff go? What is that? That doesn't look like any gummy block I've ever seen. Should we shoot it, or? Guys, it's coming towards us, I think. Whoa. Bismarck, is that you? No, that's a different whale for a different game. Oh, that's Monstro? How did he get out here? I thought he was under the sea. We'll save that reference for the next world. I'm kind of stalled out here, man. We're decelerated. How do you want me to get us out of here? Should I just shoot him in the mouth with the... Oh my god! Hey, Dreamwalker, how's it going? We just got eaten. Not sure how good the connection is, but you're at PAX. Oh, you got to play the demo? Okay, cool. Yeah, let us know how it went. If you have enough of a connection. As it stands now, no. You guys are 6 years old with wooden swords. You cannot beat that monster. Trying to listen for it, but all I can hear is the waterfall. Ah, okay. So this is the part where they first found the door, huh? Well, yeah, it has no knob on it to open it up. No keyhole either. Ha! Well, maybe we should liven it up by drawing cave paintings. Oh, so apparently they wanted to do that even when they were young. They just didn't have a way of doing it, so... Until they met Kyrie, who's apparently the new girl at the mayor's house. Well, that connects things a little bit better in the story. I don't think that was in the original.
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
Well, yeah, but what's
What are
with
you guys
the
doing?
rain showers?
Where are we anyway?
Wow. Thanks for the item.
I think that big old whale monstro just swallowed us.
Great. Now I got to make the whole
And
gummy
for
ship
today's
again.
Weather, expect showers. Oh, heavy showers.
Who's throwing that stuff? Pinocchio? What are you doing up there?
Just Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio? Pinocchio,
Yeah, how d-
where are you going? Pinocchio! Come on, everybody, after him, quick!
How did he even get here? Well, anyway, this is Monstro. Let's check out what Dreamwalker's event was at PAX, how'd it go. Got to see the story scenes and subtitles people playing, so your turn just skipped the scenes, barely finished 2 parts you could play in the demo. And oh, you only got 12 minutes? Wow. That's not a lot of time, but... Wow. Well, I'm glad you got through it, though. That's a good thing. I imagine it was a fairly good, interesting demo that they had for you there, but I mean, I wasn't there, so I couldn't tell you. But oh, I can't even get the items that he was throwing. Come on, man. I'm getting gypped. Well, anyway, we gotta swim around a little bit, so let's see what we can do about this. I think you can, yeah, I was gonna say, I think you can jump up on this part, though. I don't think there's anywhere to go for this part, though. Yeah. Not likely. Unless this got, like, raised up or something. Or I could jump from, like, one of the other parts. There's a treasure chest over there, though. Maybe I can access it from the ship.
With this, we can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
Well, that's not my
It's true.
gummy block.
So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Yeah, last we saw you, you were in
Oh
Traverse
my,
Town.
so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness.
He's
Yeah,
hungry.
Looks like it.
He's not gonna get anything out of those
I'm
gummies,
Geppetto.
though. That's just all empty
I'm
calories.
Pinocchio's father.
Oh,
When we
so
got
you're Geppetto.
separated,
Okay.
I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again.
Well, if he keeps moving, you won't be together for long.
You seem to know Pinocchio quite well.
Yeah.
I hope he was a good boy in my absence.
Should we tell him about the lie, or...?
Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
Oh god, here he goes again. So that's the gist of this level. You're basically going to be chasing after Pinocchio almost the whole way, so get used to it, because he's not exactly being the good boy that he's supposed to be. Get a boss fight on Mount Olympus. Second thing was the Toy Story part. Oh, okay, gotcha. So kind of what they've shown in like the cutscene parts of the trailers so far. Well, yeah, that's understandable. That's cool though. And let's see. Polygons on Sora bed, and remember he's supposed to look like a toy. Yeah, well, that's a good point. Gotta keep that part in mind. Can I get to this treasure chest? From here, probably not. Nope. Not a likely. I mean, maybe if I jump from here. Well, I gotta jump instead of just walking off the edge. Come on, Sora. Alright. Nope. Couldn't grab it. Alright, well, we'll come back later. Because there's an ability that we'll get that will actually let us make those jumps a little easier. That we'll be getting before long, so don't worry about it too much. But I guess we'll head into Monstro's stomach? Ugh. It's pulsating. Ew. Anyway, off we go. overlap with the trailers. Well, that's not a
What are you
bad thing,
doing?
though.
Come on, let's go back.
You know, Geppetto's awfully worried about you.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around.
That way it's not
There's
like
no time for
completely
games.
all new and they're like, you only got 12 minutes, hurry, hurry, hurry. You know what I mean? Alright, we'll leave you then.
But Sora, I thought you liked games.
Well,
Or
not
are you
while
too
we're in the
cool
middle
to
of a
play them
whale.
Now that you have the Keyblade.
Riku? What are you doing here?
Yeah,
Just
that's a
playing
good
with
question.
Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Alright, come on, Riku.
Come
This ain't
on.
funny. He's being ornery again. Just like usual. Hi. Oh, I adjusted Donald's AI a little bit so that he would use support spells a little more often. So now he has his offensive magic all set for frequently instead of constantly, and his defensive magic is the thing that's set for constantly. So, but we got a new enemy here, Search Ghosts. These guys are actually the ones that can drop bright gems, so I want to do the best I can with these guys. Let's see if I can do that. Goofy's got Lucky Strike equipped right now, so that should make it a little easier for me to... well, it should be a little easier for us to get items, basically, from these guys because of that, so... Now, they can disappear and reappear in certain places, so you gotta be a little careful.
Heal.
Thanks, Donald. I think that's one right there. There's a bright gem. Alright, well, we got the one that we were looking for. And we got another one. Cool. In case I need it, so... Now, Monstro's chambers are sort of like a little maze, so we gotta figure out what the easiest way to go is. I think straight ahead was where Riku went this time, though, so... Oh, there was a 6-second black loading screen. Start the Olympus Toy Story when it's about halfway through. Yeah, that could be a little troublesome. That'll eat up your seconds, and hopefully it's, like you said, hopefully it's not in the final version, because the loading screens in this version are really not that bad. So, at least in the older games, the loading screens aren't that bad, so you kinda gotta... It would be nice if they would, like, you know, keep up the same level of quality that they have in the other games, basically. Because the loading screens, even on the original PS2 version for this game, weren't really all that... I mean, the only loading screen that was really bad, and if you even want to call it bad, was when you were loading up your game in the original PS2 version. In this version, there's like no loading whatsoever. It's basically straight ahead like that, so... Yeah, ideally if they're taken out, or if they just make them slightly less... As you can see, Donald has some... His magic is pretty damn strong against those guys. Large bodies in particular are vulnerable to gravity. But yeah, hopefully the loading screens are not that invasive, I guess is the best way to put it, in the final version. Stand still, you. Alright, well that way was a bust, so... Oh, I guess if you needed bright shards, you could probably get them from in here as well. Because those green guys show up down here pretty often. Although I think they show up with the other guys as well, with the other enemies, the other elemental enemies. So. I'm gonna try to use that blizzard spell as best I can, so... How do we get up there? Maybe there's a way around. Let's go check. Only one more way to go now. Wow. Donald gave me arrow before he got smacked up, so that's pretty good. Yeah, you'll encounter quite a number of enemies in here. New guys, old guys, a whole bunch, but that's probably because well, I don't want to say that they've all been swallowed by Monstro, but they're probably all here for, you know. Basically, there's just a large variance on the monsters you'll find in here. It's not like the Velt from Final Fantasy VI or anything like that, but it's there's more variety here than there is in some other places, and you'll see a lot of Heartless that you've seen in other places already in here. So, oh, whoops. Yeah, well, I mean, you might and you might not, though. You know what I mean? So. Break that barrel. Nice attack. I don't want to break that barrel because it might, I might be able to use it to get across the gap or something. Let's see here. Stop breaking my barrel. Where Goofy fell to. Probably down low. Oh, there he is. Well, we got Hurricane Blast, whatever the heck that is. Show yourself.
See ya.
There we go. Is that it? All right, cool. So what's in here? Okay, this goes back to chamber 2. No. So we're up on the top there. All right. Oh God, there's like pots. They're not pot spiders. They're barrel spiders now. Yeah, you gotta watch, because those guys, like the other ones, will explode if you don't kill them quickly enough, so. Oh, okay, that's just a normal barrel. Just like that. And they take their experience with them if they explode, so you can't do anything with that. Probably could have jumped if I was quick enough, but I was not. Alright. Let's see if we can get across to one of these areas. Let's see. That. So that leads back to chamber 1 because we fell through that hole to get here. Alright. There's a guy in line with a floating screen Sims diamond above his head. It's attached by a wire. That's cool. Alright, let's get up here. Ah, treasure. Alright. Mega Elixir. Nice. That's helpful. Oops. Just went and hopped off the ledge there. That wouldn't be good. We landed there, so if I go like this, I can head in here. I might be missing a few parts, but that'll happen considering the area. So. But yeah, liberally apply Blizzara since it's your best spell at this point. Definitely Donald's best spell at this point, considering his, considering his magical prowess. Get him, Goofy. I gotta watch though, because both Donald and Goofy have Treasure Magnet equipped right now, and I do not, so that could make things a little troublesome. Oops. Locked on. Oh well. This leads to Chamber 6. So that's where we want to go, basically. Did I miss any treasure? Probably. Well, let's go to Chamber 6 anyway. Check it out. Cool off, guys. Actually, no, they don't take all their experience with them. They give you a point. But it's not 3 points, so... Now, I think you can use a couple of the barrels here to sort of sequence break some of the platforming here, but I could be wrong. We'll see. think there's a White Trinity around here as well. Down there, maybe? Yeah, down there. Alright, let's see, so... I want to say it's up here that you might be able to jump around up here, but typically you need a couple of other abilities in order to get all the stuff up here, but I want to say maybe you can get over there without this. Well, there's another torn page for us, so... Yeah, I don't think so. I could be wrong, like I said. But we have another torn page, and we got some Dalmatians. Cool. Ooh, and a Thundara rank. Nice. This leads back to Chamber 5. There's a couple of other exits. What about this one? Leads to Chamber 5 as well, and then there's one down here. Well, if I go down there, I can't get back up. Unless I do this, and I might be able to get back up. Maybe. You know, if I don't break the barrel while I'm down here.
See ya!
Thanks, Donald. I really should be using the guard, but, well, you know. Haven't had it for most of the game, so I'm kind of like not used to it. Oh, we got that new ability too. What was that Hurricane Blast ability that we got? From an aerial combo, unleash an extremely powerful finishing combo attack to the enemy below. Okay, Dreamwalker, take it easy. Have fun at the rest of the event there. What could I get rid of for that? I like Slapshot, Dodge Roll, Scan, Counterattack, Sonic. I guess I could get rid of Sonic Blade. And I kind of want to have Tech Boost now as well, because basically Tech Boost is most useful when you have Guard, because, well, you can get Tech points from guarding and parrying enemy attacks, and we'll get more experience points for this now, so... But I guess the only thing with that is that I don't want more experience points. So, let's take off Sonic Blade for now. We'll put Hurricane Blast on. Excuse me. Sonic Blade is good, but it's primarily... Oh, I don't have it equipped for Donald. Oh, here's why. Because I need to take that off, duh. And I guess I could give Goofy Tornado, but I don't think he needs it that badly. Because pretty soon he's going to have an ability that I'll want him to use instead of Tornado, so... We'll have to try that Hurricane Blast ability when we're done here. Is this the Chamber 3? Huh. Can I get back up from here? Oh, I can. Alright, cool. Well, let's try Chamber 3 then. Why the hell not? Again, I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go or not, but
Come on!
give it a shot, you know. Another Thundara ring, nice. Oh, there's treasure up here, so I guess that's a good thing. What else is left? Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, there's a Search Ghost up there. Alright. He'll be back. They always come back. Push my barrel off, damn it. Oh no, they didn't. Never mind. Guess I can go get up there while I'm ahead there. Did you get him, guys? Cool. There's another... Oh no, that's the first Flare Gummy we've got. I think that's a... Oh, an Osmos Gummy. Alright, cool. I think that's a gun, I want to say? Or it's either a gun or a, an engine. I forget which. Have we been over there? I don't think we've been over there. But we got an Osmos Gummy as well, which I think lets you grab items outside of your reach. So, that can be useful. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know where any of these lead, so I guess it'll be fine. But we got more Dalmatians, so that's a good thing. Chamber 2. Chamber 2. Alright. Let's see where these lead. Oh, I think I know where we are. Because this leads... Oh, this leads back into Chamber 2. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, we've been here already. We go back this way. I want to say it's an engine. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is an engine. And then if we go here... Yeah, we're back in Chamber 6, so... No, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it is a an engine. I think it just has... It's like, it's not in the fire line of engines because it has like something special about it. Maybe it makes you go faster, but it like takes off armor or something like that. I forget. We'll find out later. Oh, okay. Don't just drop off. All right, cool.
See ya.
There we go. Nice. Throw a shard out of it too. That's helpful. I don't want to fall off if I can afford it. Bright shard. Leads to chamber 4. What have you got floating around you there, man? I feel like that's dangerous. Oh, apparently these guys can be attacked by gravity as well. Alright. Well, that wasn't very nice. Oh, I can get back up here from there, I think. Wow. Close one. Now you're mine! Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to really explore anything up here yet, so I'm kind of like, well, I kind of want to stay up here if I can. So I can probably jump over there if I use that barrel. Where'd Ghost Guy go? Is he gone? Well, anyway. Let's flop this bad boy over here. There we go. And then see if I can jump for it. Damn it. Alright. Where'd we end up? Chamber 2. Chamber 6. Oh, okay. I see. Then I know where we are. That's probably the way we're supposed to go then. So let's head back up here and see if I can make these jumps. Oh, he came back.
See ya. See ya.
Search goes to the will-o-wisp things will take HP from either down or goofy. I think it does that for anybody that they hit as well, so. But yeah, I think you're right. It's like they'll basically, yeah, they take some HP from you and then they hover around with those will-o-wisps that deal damage. So I can shove this close to the edge. There we go. Alright, cool. In here we have another mithril. Alright. And then over here there's a chest on a barrel. Alright.
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
It's funny how those large bodies were such a big deal before, and now, okay, hide. Now it's just like, nope.
Deep freeze.
Oh, and in terms of Blizzara's damage dealing, even though it looks sort of like a shotgun blast there, you don't have to actually hit with the center of the shotgun, quote-unquote, to get it to work, so. Oh, and there's more Dalmatians. Nice. Like, as long as you hit it with any part of the blast there, it'll deal the full damage, so that's pretty nice. Chamber 3 or Chamber 6? Well, Chamber 6 we know we just dropped down, probably. Let's try Chamber 3. Okay, well, we just dropped down anyway, but... Ah, okay, so you could get the flare gummy from here. Alright. Good to know. Here. Okay, so I gotta figure out some way to get back into Chamber 6 so we can go through that one door. Maybe down here. That leads to Chamber 1. So that means if we go this way... Oh, okay, I see. Alright. So we're back close to the beginning now, so if we go here... Sorry, fellas, I already fought you. So I'm just gonna cut you off at the pass there. Here and here. Maybe go this way. Chamber 5. Alright, we're making progress. We're making progress. Now we're in Chamber 6. And if we head, well, if we head downstairs here, maybe this will take us where we want to go. Oh, there's a couple treasure chests, so that's okay. Hi. Helpful. I didn't mean to break that, but I don't think we can use it much or anything right here, though. Who else wants some?
Come on!
Oh, that's Hurricane Blast. Okay.
Come on!
That could be useful. Like if you knock them out of the air or something.
Thunder! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Is that all of them? Okay. So there's another Thundaga Gummy. Alright, well I can add that to the ship in a few minutes. And over here is a Mega Ether. Alright. And here's a Blue Trinity, so let's not miss this. Wonder what that is. A cottage. Alright, cool. That'll be useful when we finally find Riku and Pinocchio there. Speaking of which, well, I can't get back up there. So perhaps...
Come on! Come on!
Perhaps if we go through one of these doors here instead, like maybe the one down there, I want to say.
Deep freeze!
I could be wrong. So I think we established that we don't want to go through this door because it doesn't really lead anywhere. I suppose I can always get packs.
Come on!
Did Hurricane Blast just miss for a second, or did it just like whiff? Huh. I don't think we've been in Chamber 4. Okay, we figured it out.
Why do you still care about that boy?
Because there's a cutscene right
He
here.
has all but deserted you for the Keyblade and his new companions, after all.
Come on, Riku. Tell me you're not
I don't
believing
care
this
about
bollocks.
I was just messing with them a little.
Oh, really? Of course you were. Beware the darkness in your heart. The heartless prey upon it.
But, you know, give in to it every so often. Otherwise, you won't be able to teleport through holes in darkness. She's got you on the end of a string there, Riku.
Riku!
Why are you just letting Pinocchio,
What are you
Kyokyo
thinking?
run off like
Don't
that?
you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora.
Well, I'm looking
You
for
only seem interested
Kairi.
in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days.
Just because mine's bigger
Do you
than
even
yours.
want to save Kairi?
I do.
Yeah, that's part of what I'm doing. Oh, God. This is why I said don't let him run off, Riku. Well, Pinocchio's in trouble. Great. Okay. Well, we don't need a cottage. We got a save points. That'll work fine. I usually don't use tents and cottages in this game, to be honest with you. Usually, just the save points are enough. Usually, I find them before I have to use them. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go see what Pinocchio's in the bowels. Oh man! What do you think I am? A sanitation worker? Ugh. That's some funky appendix you got there, man. Something tells me that's not an appendix at all, though.
No problem. Let's do it.
Just like old times, Riku. And now we are fighting with Riku for this fight against the Parasite Cage. It is not vulnerable from the front, so you pretty much got to knock it over in order to do anything, or swing at its front section where Pinocchio is stuck. So trying. Ha! Unfortunately, Pinocchio will say that the entire fight, so it gets a little annoying. Oh god. Here you go, guys. But if you keep up the offense, he usually doesn't swing as often, so just keep swinging. And if you're off the ground, he usually can't hit you as well. Before I get myself killed or something. I think he spits acid as well. I forget. I could be thinking of the Chain of Memories variant. Ow. Get myself real quick. We almost got him. There we go. Goofy got evolution. I don't know what that does, but I guess we'll find out. Yes, that one line over and over again. Yep, exactly. Oh, you sell them for money? That's not a bad idea. I might have to do that at some point. Where do you think you're going? Oh well. I was gonna say thanks for giving him back, but. But anyway, Goofy also got the cheer ability from this boss fight, which is the ability I was talking about where it increases the power of your summons. So that helps. Let's see what that evolution ability that he got was as well. Give up MP to give 30 HP to the entire party. Support skill costs 3 MP. Okay, well that could be useful. Does that replace MP gift in this version? Because I could have sworn he gets MP gifted around this level. But basically what MP gift does, at least in the vanilla game, is he would give up 1 MP to give 3 MP to one of your party members. And that ability alone is worth keeping Goofy in your party. So this might be just a replacement for it. I'm not really sure. It is a good ability, though, so I'm probably going to equip that. And also equip Cheer, which increases, like it says, increases the summon's MP gauge, so. Yeah, I think you're right, Conquer. I don't think he fights with you as an ally too often. It's unfortunate because he's fairly competent as an ally. I mean, he doesn't do too much in this fight, to be honest, but he's pretty good. At least, especially in the Kingdom Hearts 2 part, he's a good ally, but. Well, anyway, nuts to that. We'll figure out MP gift later. For now, we gotta go through whatever hole that is in the bowels, and I don't even want to think about that. So let's just, oh, okay.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio! Please, give me back my son!
I was gonna say, I figured he would have ended up down here, but
I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
What the hell are you gonna do to him?
Pinocchio is my little boy!
He is unusual. Not many puppets have hearts.
Oh, he has a heart?
Sure, but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
Riku.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Kairi?
What do you care about her?
That's part of the reason why I'm running around here, man. I keep trying to tell you this, but you're not listening. Also, I don't think that giving up Pinocchio's heart to save Kairi is exactly the most kosher thing to do. What's your take on this, Geppetto? Oh, which chest? This chest? Okay. And for opening this chest, we get the high jump shared ability. Now you can equip shared abilities. I'm fairly certain in this game they don't cost any AP to equip, but they're all very good. They're basically straight upgrades to your normal abilities in this game. High jump does what you think it does. It gives you a higher jump, which will be helpful because some of the platforming that we have to do in the coming areas like right here, requires us to be able to jump higher. So let's, yeah, it doesn't require any AP. So let's equip this, and basically, as soon as you equip it, there you go. We got a higher jump. Not even bad. I forget where on this part of the ship you can jump up to, though. Like, there's a part where you can jump up and grab the ledge, I think. Maybe it's right in the center. If the camera would work with me. Wow. That's not really helpful. I could have sworn it was like right on the front of it, but maybe I'm wrong. There's a green Trinity mark up here that I'd like to grab, but it's being ornery. There we go. There's also a blue Trinity mark that I gotta grab not too far from here. So, let's see what's in this chest, though, first, before we do anything else. Another mithril shard. Alright, cool. We'll get this chest now, because I can actually go grab it now that the water's a little lower. And now that I have high jump. There's the blue Trinity mark down there. There's a scan gummy. Probably not going to equip that, but I mean, it's there if you want it. Now let's jump up here. Here's the blue Trinity mark. We'll grab up all the treasures we can get in here for now. I think if I remember right, there's one that you can't get right now. Like, you have to get another ability in order to get it. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Got a couple potions and a cottage. Is this just for this? Yeah, that's just for this. Okay. What about here? What's in the chest Pinocchio was throwing stuff at me from? The Water Gleam. Oh, we gotta stop off at Fairy Godmother. We never gave her the Nature Spark either, which is actually, the Nature Spark is pretty good, so I'm gonna probably want to stop off there after I'm done here. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. There we go. And up here, we've got the cottage. Alright. So a few decent treasures. One more over there. Can I get there from here? Oh, not from here directly, but maybe from over here. If I really jump for it. Alright, got it. Cool. That one's the one that I usually have trouble getting to right there. I think you might be able, ooh, more Dalmatians, to jump for it from like over there maybe? Like if you go down here, you could probably hop, yeah, you could hop for that ledge if you went over here, but actually I think you might have to, right? Unless I can high jump this. Yeah, I can high jump this, never mind. Alright, we're good. We're in good shape. Actually, that reminds me, how many Dalmatians do I have now? Because we might have another, okay, there's the mini games that we were talking about. Yeah, we can get another reward from Pongo and Perdita now, so alright, cool. Getting closer to being done with all the Trinities we've got there, though, so that's good. We won't be done with all of them until, like, the very end of the game, though, so don't worry about it too much. Into the throat we go. I really gotta upgrade my Thunder spell. Oh, there's a blue Trinity mark down here, I gotta remember that that's there. There's more Heartless that spawn. Yep, like that. Thanks, Donald. Nice. I should probably equip Gravity instead of Thunder for now until I get Thundara. Gravity will probably be more useful because the enemies are all hopping around, floating around like crazy. There's that. Probably a Mithril Shard right there. Yep. Cool. There's probably more money up here. Yeah, after this fight, I'm definitely equipping Gravity, because a lot of the enemies in this part are vulnerable to it, so... there you are. Damn it. Blocking me. Now you're mine. Alright, let's equip Gravity instead of Thunder. Oops. There we go. Now we'll be good. Try this on for size. The only thing with gravity is that it is a little bit pricey in terms of your magic, if I remember right. Is it 2 or is it 1? Let's see. No, it's 1. Okay, it's not that pricey then. It's just as pricey as Thunder is, so. Yeah, I really like gravity magic. Is nice. Plus it flattens the enemies out, which that's fun and comical in its own way, so why the hell not, right? Arrow makes a bit of a difference too, so. Pretty much all of the magic in Kingdom Hearts 1 is pretty good. I mean, they do a pretty good job in most of the games to balancing the magic and making it useful. So I can appreciate that. Just right there. There we go. Nice. Got you both. Where'd your friend go? Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, they can dodge the gravity magic, so it's a little bit of pain, but yeah, you know. That was a critical hit. I don't know where my allies are, but they're around here some. Oh, okay, I guess we're going to the stomach now. This is what I was thinking of, okay.
Hey, let Pinocchio go, Riku.
Yeah, come on, man.
Puppet that's lost its heart to the heartless. Maybe it holds the key to helping Kairi. How about it, Sora? Let's join forces to save her.
Not if all you're gonna do is mess around.
Together. What? You'd rather fight me? Over a puppet that has no heart?
I'd rather fight you over a puppet that
Heart or
you're
no
stealing
heart.
the heart from.
At least he still has a conscience.
Damn.
Conscience?
That's scathing.
You might not hear it, but right now it's loud and clear. And it's telling me you're on the wrong side.
Then you leave me no choice.
Uh-oh.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Jiminy, I'm not gonna make it.
I don't know about that, kid. I think you'll be fine.
I guess I'm okay.
Huh?
Oh god, it's back! It's not a wonder Monstro keeps eating everything. He has a bit of a parasite problem. And here we go again with the parasite cage. Gravity does some damage. Don't stand on the sides there. He will do the best he can to knock you onto the sides, but don't stand there because, well, oh, that must have been evolution there. Basically, the sides are acid, and they will inflict poison on you and slowly sap your health, which is not cool. Ow. Thankfully, you can stun him this time since Pinocchio's out of there. Yeah, you gotta be a little careful with this part because of the acid. But if you can stun him, you'll be in good shape. I usually find getting behind him helps when you need to, like, when you need to heal yourself or anything. Wow. Get me out of there. Okay, there we go.
This should help.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, this boss fight can be a little tricky just because he can knock you all over the place when he's fighting you. But if you can dodge the acid, you should be alright. Wow.
Heal.
Phew! Close one. And a close one again! Ugh. Damn it. Alright, well, try again then. I gotta start all the way down here again? Man. What a pain in my ass. Well, we'll just get the Trinity Mark and then we'll head upstairs. That's all. I'm kind of surprised Goofy wasn't using Evolution more, though. He had the MP. It wasn't like he was lacking, you know? Yeah, very close. Oh well. It's gonna happen. It's Proud Mode, so what are you gonna do? Well, here's my thought. I'll do this and I'll grab all this stuff. Thank you, Donald, but I don't need that right now. Then we'll walk back out here to checkpoint it and then go back in here. Yeah, acid and stuff. Not fun there, Shroom Raver. And also, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Playing a little Kingdom Hearts today. Getting our asses kicked by a bunch of bosses that stick us in acid and stuff. Alright, we've seen this, so we'll just skip it. Okay, we're back. Really, if I was smart, I'd just guard his attacks a little more, but obviously I'm not smart, so... Maybe if we play a little more defensive. Okay, well, I dodge rolled when I was trying to guard, but, you know... Damn it. I'm guarding too early! And I'm also dodge rolling when I should be guarding. Okay. Ha! That's better.
Come on.
Yeah, stay out of the acid as best you can.
This should help. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, open up his body, and that's the gist of it right there. Are you guys? Did you guys really take a bath in acid? Come on. Ha! But thankfully, guarding him gives you a little bit of invincibility frames, so now let's get away. Now get out of the acid, Goofy. Wow.
Donald. Heal.
Self up running. Oh god. Run away. There we go. Play it a little safer than usual. Now. I say that and then, well. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna roll into the acid even though I'm not really technically supposed to.
This should help.
Let's get a little bit of MP back.
Come on.
There we go.
Come on.
Alright. I don't think you can roll through that one, unfortunately. Well, that's what this is for, basically. You can jump up here to avoid that a little bit.
Come on.
Man, you're really... don't like using that, do you? Grab that. Oh, God. Man, that's got some weird startup frames on it, but I suppose it makes sense. When you think about it.
Heal.
Ha! Just get away from that.
Come on.
Ah!
This should help.
Alright, Goofy, you and me, let's do this. Never mind. My guard ended just a little too slow. Oh gosh, nope. Yep. I was gonna say, that's not gonna work this time. Not so bad, been worse. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Genuinely first time watching any Kingdom Hearts. Well, that's alright. It's a good game. I would recommend it if you've got a PS4. The first, well, yeah, all of the games are actually available on the PS4 among 2 collections. That's what I'm playing on right now. So, yeah, a bit of strange startup attacking frames, but I mean, it's alright. We'll figure it out. Obviously, I'm gonna have to be more careful though because Donald and Goofy are gonna spend most of the fight taking a dirt nap. So, not so good there. Maybe Simba can help a little bit. We could always give that a shot. I've never used a summon in a boss fight, so let's give it a shot. I probably should have tried using Genie as well, but well, this'll work. Might do better than Donald and Goofy. I mean, we just got the cheer ability, so I mean, why not? Ow. Okay, so I don't have iframes there. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Give me strength. Come on.
I do have iframes though once the attack starts. So. Alright, that's good to know.
Give me strength.
Gotta liberally abuse them iframes, man. Ow.
Heal.
I'm needing to guard again, but... Thanks, Goofy. Wow. Arrow's helping too. Playing a little dangerous. I need to heal here in a minute.
Come on. Heal.
What do we do it now? Just so I'm not like.
Come on.
Grab that. Thank you. Nice, good points. Gotta watch for that. There we go. Yeah, the only unfortunate part is that his back is not. You can't hit him in the back, basically. If you could, it would make it a whole lot easier, but, I mean, you know, what are you
Heal.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Ha. I just don't want to get hit twice by that, because I feel like that would be bad. Alright, there we go.
Come on.
I mean, I was gonna say this is working, but oh god. Get out of there fast enough. Really? Wow. Okay, so the best way to dodge that is to run towards him when he starts doing that. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm having more trouble with this boss than I remember having. But then again, I think it's just because his DPS on Proud Mode is so much higher than it is on normal mode. Well, whatever. It doesn't bug me that much. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. That attack is tricky.
Heal.
Okay, dodge, roll towards him, so we don't. Okay. Couldn't get the guard up fast enough. And that time I got it up too quickly.
Heal.
It's like fighting a Malboro, I swear.
Heal.
Gotta get used to the timing here. It's not too early, it's not too late. Okay, there's some good timing there.
Heal.
But yeah, the trouble really is that most of our offense is like super close range to him, so that could cause problems. I mean, unless I like use Blizzard like a ton, but I don't have the MP for that, so.
Heal.
That worked.
Come on.
Front of him, Sora, and do it. Alright, there we go.
Heal.
Did it again. Ow. Just trying to get this HP ball. Could you give it to me? Thank you.
This should help.
Okay, thanks, Donald.
Come on.
Well, dodge roll works just as well for that part. Oh god. Starting to get it now, just a matter of not taking too many unnecessary hits, I guess.
Heal.
It's got really strange frames on it, man. And again, wow. Okay, so don't stand too close when he does that. Okay, then. I mean, I could be counterattacking, but I feel like that wouldn't really work in my favor either. Because then I'd like slide right into one of his things there. It's okay, I'll just take pot shots.
Come on. This should help.
I definitely have my card up there, but whatever. Just do as much damage as we can for now. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Get me out of here. Now I'm the one saying, get me out of here. I thought that was this, and this was that. Oh god. Okay.
This should help. Heal. Come on.
That helps a little. Oh god. Okay. So I can do a full combo after he does that. Okay. Now I'm getting it. You should give that a rest, man. Take a breath mint or something.
Heal.
Glad I didn't get hit by the end of that. That would have sucked. Alright, we got him. Cool. Whew. Down with healing Sora when it's convenient. Yeah. It was nice. I'm used to just keeping myself healed, but it was nice. I guess every once in a blue moon you get something like that. Yeah, we probably should before it dissolves
Riku!
us.
Riku, where are you?
Did he, like, take Pinocchio with him? Or where's Jiminy, anyway? So anyway, for defeating the Parasite Cage, we get the Stop spell. Nice. Now we've got access to all of the level 1 spells. So that works.
So, Kyrie's like a lifeless puppet now?
Precisely.
Yeah, he does have some good tracking with the acid
And her
spit,
heart
unfortunately. But
Taken by the Heartless, no doubt.
if you dodge
Tell me,
underneath him...
what can I do?
There are 7 maidens of the purest heart. We call them the Princesses of Heart. Gather them together, and a door will open to the heart of all worlds. Within lies untold wisdom. There you will surely find a way to recover Kyrie's heart.
So you know nothing about the inside of the heart of
Now,
all worlds.
I'll grant you a marvelous gift.
You hold complete dominion
Power
over
to control the heartless.
darkness and the heartless. But you're convincing this poor boy that you could probably find Kyrie's heart in there, even though, again, you know nothing about the inside. Man, Riku's kind of dumb, isn't he? Well, anyway. Now that we've rid Monstro of that parasite, he sneezed us out. I hope we were in the gummy ship when he sneezed us out. I'm sure they're fine. Well, I know where they landed. I guess we could go check. And if you need to go back to Monstro, don't worry, because he will show up occasionally in the areas in between Agrabah and the other couple of worlds that are there, so... yeah, if you need to go back, it's not a big deal. Well, your magic is pretty good now, Sora. I mean, I don't know if it's as good as Donald's. It always... well, let's be fair. Donald learned spells when I learned spells, so it's always as good as Donald's, but, you know, he's never going to admit that. Okay, I mean, we can go and check in with Merlin. We've got those 2 things to give to him anyway, so... well, anyway, also for clearing Monstro, another tournament has started up at the Coliseum, but if it's anything like the last one, well, we probably should hold off on doing it until later. Oh, is he always on the map now? Okay, gotcha. I was under the impression that you needed to find him again, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Probably thinking of something else. Yeah, yep. Right where we showed him there. Alright, well anyway, if you want to go and see Pinocchio and Geppetto again, we can actually head over to Traverse Town and they will be around here. So let's go check on them. Does R3 center camera? Okay, it does. Alright. See, I didn't know that. I just wanted to make sure. I think they're here anyway. Like if you go up here... yeah, here we go. There's a new house now in Traverse Town, and it is Geppetto's house, so let's go check in with him. I might be thinking of the original version. Or I might just be talking out of my ass. I mean, that's always a possibility. That happens a lot, I find. Anyway. Wow, that was fast. They built this whole house for you in like the 5 minutes it took me to get here? Wow. Those are some good construction, guys and girls. We are. What'd you make? I believe that is a gummy ship that Geppetto made, so... if you aren't real big on upgrading your gummy ship, you could probably drive that, and it would be halfway decent. I've never used it, so I couldn't tell you, but... anyway. Well, that's good, Pinocchio, because that's how you're going to become a real boy, so... and I believe Geppetto will come up with new gummy ship models for you as you go through the game, so... Donald, watch out, I need to talk to Geppetto here. There we go. Does he have anything new? A Cactuar. Alright. And anything... you know what, let me go over here and talk to him, so I'm out of Donald's way. Okay, so we got all the ships that he can give us for right now, but... oh, there's another postcard there. Alright, cool. What about in here? And here is the Wishing Star Keyblade for Sora, which I think is a Keyblade that focuses more on magic, if I remember right. I could be wrong. We'll look at it in a second. I'm just looking around to see if I can find anything else. But let's go mail that 9th postcard while we're at it. And we'll check out the Keyblade there. So there's Wishing Star. Unfortunately, it has a short reach, and I don't really like Keyblades that have short reach in this game. They're not really that great. It doesn't have as much attack as the 3 Wishes either, and it's not difficult to deflect, so it's missing on probably one of the best abilities that Keyblade could have in this game. The good thing about it is that it always finishes a combo with a crit, but honestly, I would rather have something that's difficult to deflect, because then I can... Not only will enemy attacks not go through 3 Wishes in any way, unless it's like magic or something like that, but I can always counterattack for some good damage anyway. And most counterattacks, I think, are critical hits anyway, so it's kind of like, Excuse me. I'm mostly just getting it for the completion. It's not really anything that I care too much about. Okay, we got an AP up for mailing that postcard. Only one more to go now. Let's use that AP up on Sora. Should probably equip some more items as well, since I've got a bunch now, really. So, yeah, we'll still use potions for a little while. I've got a couple of mega potions, so I might as well use those. I will give Donald 1 ether, and 1 ether only for him to use, and I'll give Goofy 1 as well, just so they can use them. I'll hold on to all the potions for now. But yeah, we'll eventually start using high potions instead of regular potions, but we don't quite have the HP for it just yet, so until that point, we'll stick to the normal ones. Anyway, let's go drop off Nature Spark and, was it Dream Glow? Water Gleam, that's what it is. We'll drop those off with Fairy Godmother and check in with Merlin and see what he's got for us. Thanks, Donald. Let's do that. Those, whoa. Yeah, these guys aren't as troublesome as they used to be because we've, there goes the ethers that I gave them. Because they are basically as strong as they were when we were here sealing the keyhole for Traverse Town, so yeah, not as problematic as they were for us. Alright, so let's go see Merlin, and then I might call it a day after that, we'll see. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I'm not planning on entering his home 30 times, but he will give you certain gummy ships there, like Conker said, when you've beaten a certain number of enemies. Alright, well, that's useful information, but I'm probably, again, not going to be taking too much of an advantage of that, so... Alright, well, first things first, let's check in with the Fairy Godmother. Actually, we have another torn page as well, so we could do a mini-game in the 100 Acre Wood before we head out as well. Yep, got a couple of them for you. So I believe the Water Gleam turned into Dumbo, and the Nature Spark turned into the Bambi summon. So now we've got a couple more summons to play around with. Again, I don't find them as useful in this game as they are in the second game, but, I mean, they're there if you want to use them. I guess the iframes are helpful. Ooh, the Spellbinder Keyblade. Alright, cool. That must be the one that I was thinking of when I was thinking of magic. But Spellbinder is pretty useful if you like using a lot of magic, because it increases your maximum MP by 2, and that's really nice because, as I've said before, the amount of MP that you have it directly correlates to the amount of damage that you'll do with your spells. So with this, Sora does more damage than Donald does with his magic, and that's pretty insane. Granted, I like spamming attacks a little bit more than the other ones, but I mean, Spellbinder's nice if you're mostly fighting just regular mobs of Heartless. It's got pretty good magical abilities, like if you, like me, later on in the game, like to spam Thunder all over the place on enemies that are not resistant to it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for that. Now, there are Keyblades later in the game that will take its place, but until then, it's a fairly decent Keyblade to have around. It's got a little bit of a short reach, no shorter than 3 Wishes, but, So it's like a medium range Keyblade, I guess. Oh, does he give you them this entire time that he's summoned? Okay, gotcha. The The last design requires 5,000 Heartless Beam and all summons learned. That seems a little excessive. just saying. I'll have to keep that in mind about Dumbo, though, because that could be useful for later. Depending on what we're fighting. Anyway, we got that other torn page, so let's go see what's going on with Winnie the Pooh and the 100-Acre Wood. Let's see, we've been there already. There already. There already. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So this must be it. Yep, this is where we need to go. Okay, let's check it out. I don't think I'm as good at this minigame if I remember what this minigame is. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I think it is what I think. I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. We shall see. Because they use this area, I think, in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well when you come to the 100-Acre Wood. I'm looking for treasure chests right now, really, before I go meandering off and doing stuff with the inhabitants of this area. Oh, okay, I'll try again later. Oh, there's a letter inside. Oh, Pooh must have sent him a letter then, huh? Must be how he was... Oh, there's Piglet. So that means Pooh's got to be here. Yep, there he is. Rabbit's house, huh? Are you looking for Rabbit, or... Are you sure? It sounded like... Yeah, the house says there's no one there. Sure, of course it does. You sure you don't want to just try the front door, Pooh? I mean... Well, I guess there's nobody home, quote-unquote, so... Can I go inside? I guess I can go inside. That's a spoiler for Kingdom Hearts 2 there. Oh my god. Apparently Pooh found his way inside, just like me. Sorry for the trouble, but my friend was really looking for you. Hi there. You could say that, yeah. Well, we could go back to the honey tree, I suppose. Would be a little easier. What was that? Oh. I think he's holding out on us. Trying to talk to Rabbit, though. There we go. Yeah, alright. Oh, I'll figure that out, Piglet. Don't you worry. Well, I don't smell it, but I do see it. I wonder, who could jump so high as to get it up on those tree branches? Just a little bit, just enough to not let him get out the back door again. No, I don't think there is. Still eating your fill, huh? Alright. Well, anyway. You never can keep it, can you, Rabbit? Well, I think I'm done here, so we'll let Pooh handle the, taking care of the honey. Till then, I need to go from here. I guess we're done. Do we just go out this way? Is this way lead out, or... Oh. Help him with what? What's up, Piglet? Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's not good. Pooh, how did you get stuck? Why didn't you use the front door? You've obviously filled out a little bit since you were eating all that honey. Yes, the hole must have shrunk. It's as bad as the house telling you nobody's home. What do you suggest? Well, once he digests it, I'm sure you'll be fine, but I don't think you want to wait for that to happen. Well, I can't hit it. What if I go outside? Wonder if there's anything I can do to get him out. Pull on this end while they push on that end, maybe? Well, I'm not going to be sticking around forever, so... Well, what do you suggest? I don't see any... Carrot top juice? Oh, okay. What are we going to do? Have him drink it, or what? Oh. This must be another one of your friends, huh? Oh, okay then. He must be a whole lot of fun at parties. Oh, okay, hi there.
Hey there, name's Tigger. T-I-double-G-R. That spells Tigger.
Hello, Tigger.
Oh, now, I don't think I've ever seen you before.
I'm new here.
Hello, Tigger. You've just bounced my new friend, Sora.
Hey, Pooh. Say, you're looking mighty uncomfy today.
He's a little
Get
stuck.
some new exercise? Why, bouncing around is a lot more fun.
I can see that.
Well, why do you bounce around so much, Tigger?
Why do birds fly, Sora? Why is...
Because
well...
bouncing's what Tiggers do best. Speaking of which, my bouncing spot has gone and disappeared.
Huh.
So for now...
Must be one of the other pages.
Ground.
I don't think Rabbit's gonna like that. Not one bit. So we just need to keep him out of the carrots, huh? Alright. Is that Owl? Yep. Hey, Owl. What would you suggest for this point? Alright. Yeah, I'm not good at this minigame, unfortunately. Okay, well, we don't want it to get buried. I hope you can pull that out. Rabbit's gonna be livid if you can't. So we don't want it to end up like that. Alright. Just bounce him away, huh? Okay. Oh, okay, so that one's gonna stay bounced because, well, Owl stuck it in the ground. So we will block Tigger and we will be in good shape. The rush command, huh? Ah, okay. So basically, if you're too far away from him, you can run over to one of the carrots that isn't buried, and then the rush command will let you run right on top of him, basically. It's good to have if he, like, hops all the way across the field, because obviously you can't get there in that quick of a time, but... well, we'll see what I can do. Yeah, it's pretty much that for me, too, Conquer. It's hit or miss. I'm either really good or terrible at it, so we'll see how this attempt goes. You gotta protect them for 1 full minute. Oh, that's why it's 15, okay. Because one of the rows only has 3. Alright. Damn it. But yeah, I usually like to try to stand by one of these so I can rush over to it. Like one of the other ones, basically. Because if you stand near one of these and get the rush command up before he even moves, you're in good shape. I think you need like 15 or 20 or something like that in order to get the maximum score. But, or, you know, to get the stuff for the journal. But the rush command does help a little bit. It gets you there fairly quickly. I mean, if he goes all the way to the other side at this point, I'm screwed, but... Alright, well, I got 17. That's not terrible. I think I only missed 1, so... Saved all 15, though. Ooh, and it multiplied it, so we got 255. Sweet.
What's going on? Nobody keeps up with Tiggers.
I'm pretty fast, I guess.
With my tail.
Well, you're out of practice there, Tigger. You need your bouncing ground back, really. Oh, you know, 'tweren't nothing. Alright, sounds good. We'll go back in the house, we'll hang out for a little bit, and then once he's got the carrot top juice, hopefully Pooh will be unstuck. Alright. See if we can... Oh, okay. Gotcha, so just gotta shove him. Maybe we should get Tigger in here. He could, like, bounce into his back, and that would be... probably hurt him a little bit. Okay, never mind. Ouch. Okay, who's turning that on? You end up getting the ladder more often than not? Yeah, I get that. Hold on a minute. I just wish people would tell me before they do these things.
Telling me before you turn it on. I'm almost done. Can you wait 5 minutes? Yeah. Okay. Alright, give me 5 minutes.
Alright. There we go. Now, let's finish this up. Yeah, at least he's unstuck. Yeah, that's the point. Unfortunately, we seem to have...
Where am I?
It's
ever so dark in here.
Gotten him stuck in something else now.
Well,
So maybe he's not
bad,
unstuck.
There is plenty of honey.
How are you talking if it's full of honey? Wouldn't it be like... So what do we get this time? A mithril shard. Alright, cool. I think that's it for that one. I think we got the maximum reward for that minigame, so... Let's go check in with Owl, see if I can find out. How'd I do, Owl? That means I think we're in good shape. I mean, like I said, I only missed him once, so I gotta imagine that's enough. Well, we've got 3 more places to go in here, and then we'll be in good shape. But until we're done with that, let's head on out. Okay, and now, actually I may want to equip Spellbinder for the next place that we're going to go. Because as I recall, magic is a little bit more useful in the next area. Yeah, we'll do this for now. You'll see. You'll see why it's more useful when we get there, but until then, we can go do this. Alright, so warp over to Monstro, probably get eaten again, but then we'll just warp out of him and we'll continue on to this world here. And once we get there, we will call it a day. I'll probably mess around with the gummy ship a little bit while I'm over there as well. Just to, you know, check on the new stuff that we got in here. Unfortunately, when he swallows you, there isn't a save point immediately available to you. You gotta swim over here. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it is more of a walk than you'd normally have to make. Did they leave the fish here? Oh, no, they didn't. Alright, they just left, you know, everything else. Great. Alright. Well, out we go. And we'll continue on our merry way to get to the world we were originally going to be going to anyway. You gotta watch, this thing is pretty big. The ship, that is. And it's pretty fast for considering how large it is, so that could be problematic. 55 for the new high score. Something tells me we're not going to be able to do too much with that. But anyway, we've arrived at our destination, Atlantica. So we'll disembark, and then after that we'll call it a day. 'Cause I think there's a save point right in here, so... Well, where are we going to land? It's full of water, man. I mean, I know you'll be fine. You're waterfowl, but... Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe my magic isn't as good as yours if you can let us breathe underwater. I don't really have that spell yet. Yeah, I think there's a save point right here. Right around here, anyway. Okay, then. I didn't know you were going to turn yourself into an octopus, but... Fine, I guess I'm a merman now. And Goofy's a sea turtle. I don't know whether that's appropriate or offensive.
Slow down! Don't leave me behind!
Why don't you grow some better fins then, buddy?
Oh, relax, Sebastian.
A little bit of a timid crustacean there, isn't he?
Right, Flounder? I don't know.
One of who?
There's something weird about them.
Well, we are new to this area.
What do you mean?
Not
They do seem...
conspicuous at all there, Sora. Not conspicuous at all. Doesn't
We're
apply it in
from
any other way.
kinda
No, of course
far
not,
away.
Conquer. That would be too easy.
And we're not really used to these waters.
Where we come from, it's a lot, drier.
Oh, I see. In that case, Sebastian can show you how we swim around here.
Ariel! King Triton will not like this!
Oh, don't worry.
We're just visitors. I mean, what's the big deal? So you're gonna teach me how to swim this way, are you? Please don't start singing. Not yet, anyway. Save that for a different game. So yeah, circle to rise, square to dive, move around with the control stick just like normal, but it's not... I don't know, I feel like the right stick would work, or just, well, you know, I don't really know, honestly. Maybe like the shoulder buttons, maybe, because they don't really have much of a use. Like the L2 and R2 buttons don't really have much of a use now that the right stick is camera control. So, it's a little counterintuitive is the point that I'm making. But you get used to it after a little while. And we'll be here for a little bit, so that means we'll have plenty of time to get used to it. Would they even know what dry means? That depends on whether or not you subscribe to the idea of whether or not water's wet. And that's an argument that I am not going to open up a can of worms for, because I don't think that I have the hubris or the patience to figure out the answer to that argument. Where did he go? Is he up? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I suppose if they're always in the ocean, they wouldn't know what dry means, but maybe less humid. I think I've got the hang of it now. Somewhat.
Good job! Now let's move on to self-defense.
Sebastian!
You want me to defend myself? Well, here's the perfect opportunity to test that.
Class is over. Good luck.
I should have equipped electricity magic, but that's okay. Oh yeah, hide and leave me to fend for myself. Throw me to the wolves, why don't you? 'Cause I believe these guys are not weak to thunder, but it is fairly useful against them. I think they pretty much absorb ice magic. And if they don't, they're just resistant to it, so... Okay, well, that went halfway smoothly. I believe those guys are the ones that can drop frost gems, if I remember right. And there are enemies in this world that can also drop thunder gems. So once we've got those, we'll be able to head back to Traverse Town and totally make use of those. I do have a question, though. Why do I have thunder back when I had gravity on before? Maybe it's because I got a game over after I equipped gravity. Huh. I don't know. Well, thanks, I guess. Are your friends okay? Hitting it with a... Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but... Ah, there's a save point. So what are you guys gonna do now? Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Well, I mean, Ariel can defend herself, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, we can defend ourselves too, but let's just follow the trident markers. Got it. I don't know why they felt like saying, hey, you need to direct yourself. I guess everything starts to look the same down here after a while, but... Anyway, we get a new party member, Ariel, to help us get through Atlantica. She's a good party member. She's better than Goofy, I find, in this area, because, unfortunately, Goofy... The problem that he has here is that most of his attacks require him to be right next to the enemies, and, well, he's not as versatile, basically, as Donald and Sora are in this case. And Ariel has access to some magic as well, so because of that, having magic here, really nice. So that's why we're going to stick with this party for a little while. And I guess we can customize her abilities while we're at it. So we'll keep that frequently. We want to set that to that. Defensive moves seem like they'd be pretty good. Let's try that and check what her defensive moves are. So she has Thunder Potion, okay, Cure Potion, Arrow Potion. She has Second Wind? Wow, that's pretty good. We don't need Spiral Wave, so let's get rid of that. I feel like Donald could probably use Arrow Potion better than she could. The second MP Rage would be really nice. Or even another Treasure Magnet. Well, one Treasure Magnet. I guess it's not that necessary. Do I have anything that'll increase her AP if I equip her with it? Let's look. I probably got something hanging around here. I got the Guard Earring. I don't know if I want to give her a Guard Earring, though, just for that. You know what? She'll be fine. She'll be alright, I think. Well, anyway, we have to head off to King Triton's Palace next time we come here into Atlantica. While we're here, perhaps we'll find out if it really is better down where it's wetter, but we won't be finding that out until the next episode of Kingdom Hearts, the Stream Edition, which will be happening tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and like I said, by next time the gummy ship might be a little bit different because I'm probably going to work on it off-screen just a little bit, just to kind of figure out how I want everything to look on there, but I digress. In the meantime, until I see you next, take care, and have a good night.